What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Flight Sports TV, man. We're gonna come here good, bad, and ugly. Okay. Today, like I said, I kind of laid out some guidelines of what I thought was gonna take place. You know, before this game even started. I told the people that what was going on, man. Miami just lost. They was gonna come out hungry. You know, Listen, bottom line, Lonzo played like straight dog shit. Okay, we're gonna get all into it. We're gonna unpack it. We're gonna really touch on it. But before we do that, hit that like button and most definitely hit that subscribe button. You know what it is. It's Flight Sports TV. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I hope everybody got a plate of food in their hands. Because that's what I'm about to do as soon as I get up out of here. But it's only right I drop this information on y'all. I'm gonna be right back pulling up after the Luka game tonight with the Lakers. Hopefully that's better than what I just witnessed. Hit that like button, most definitely hit that subscribe button. Let's get straight into it, man. Before we unpack it again, listen, I'm gonna call things down the middle, okay? Don't expect me this time around to be covering for things, and I'm just gonna tell it how I seen it, okay? And what I seen today was exactly what I warned y'all in my last video. See, I gotta watch my videos, man, because I kind of prepare the audience and all of the fans, this, that, and the third, the fans of Lonzo and the Pelicans. I kind of give y'all what I'm expecting. The high was I thought he would go off for 20 plus. That's what I thought. That's what I would think of a guy trying to get a contract. But listen, 6 points is unacceptable. Okay, 33 minutes. You should have had more. And this is what I was saying about Lonzo. I love his game. We all love his game. We know how good he is. But what I wanted to tell y'all was when the lights are the brightest, it seems like Lonzo is not coming out to play like that. Not all the time. Very inconsistent. Last year, the lights were bright when he went to the Lakers. He actually played pretty decent on one of those games. There was a couple of games where the lights got bright when they played against Dallas, when they played against certain matchups. But today was a perfect example at what I'm saying. And he has to work on this. He has to get this under control because it's not like playing Phoenix on Tuesday, and then you put up 25 or something like that, or 19. It's a different type of limelight between a Tuesday night game against Phoenix and a Christmas Day game opener against Miami. It's a different level of pressure, and this guy did not come out to play today, and I warned the people, man, and I foreseen this. But nonetheless, the Pelicans had their opportunities. I'm gonna put this loss square in the focus of Lonzo. Lonzo Ball is the reason why this team lost the game today, and I'm gonna give you a multitude of reasons why. Number one, it was no Jimmy Butler in the second half. They should have easily took this game. This was unacceptable, man. This was very unacceptable, man, because they had opportunities. They cut the lead. Ingram put him in position at the end of the third, hitting a crazy three. Ingram and Zion, come on. You got to get some help. Lonzo got to be that guy. He's got to be. And I'm telling you, he cannot have these performances because these things are going to play a factor in him getting money, especially in New Orleans. He going to get his money, but I'm talking about in New Orleans, and I feel like he's a perfect fit for this basketball team. Listen, man, it was disgusting, man. I was very upset at what I seen. He didn't seem very aggressive. He missed some shots. He seemed reluctant to shoot. It was a point in that game where he missed like 2-3 shots. He started off pretty good in the first quarter, but then as the things wind down, it's too trigger happy for me. Just the three ball. He's got to take it into the basket. I felt like he was not going into the rim as much. When he did get in the lane, he tried to pass and then unforced turnovers, and the turnovers was all over the board. I think they damn near had another high turnover performance again. I don't know if it was 18, 19, or 20, okay? Get in the comment section. Y'all let me know what the hell y'all seen. But the turnovers is unacceptable, and they got to get it under control because this team should be a playoff team. I'm interested to see that next game. Zion played well. I tell you what, Goran Dragic was just going crazy. It's just like it just was not. It was just an unacceptable performance, and this, like I said, this is gonna come back and haunt them. You know, everybody struggled. Like I said, they went cold in the fourth quarter. They went cold. Them, they had an opportunity to win this game, and that was the most disgusting part. But I tell you what, if Lonzo would have gave them any drop of anything, they would have won the game. Because, like I told you, I know what I'm getting from Ingram. I know what I'm getting from Zion. What else? You understand? And it's not just Lonzo. It's people like Steven Adams. It's a former All-Star. I know that we might just point the flashlight at Lonzo, but what the hell is going on with Steven Adams too as well? I know it's the second game of the season, so you gotta be patient. But at some point we got to think about Steven Adams too. He should be giving us a little bit more than what he's giving us. I'm not saying he's doing bad, but this was a hell of a game. Bam was out. You had this guy Precious Achua, whatever the hell his name is, a rookie coming in playing like he was the second coming of damn now. Trying to think like he was Montrezl Harrell. You understand? This dude came out like Montrezl Harrell, sixth man of the year. They got the Spurs on Sunday. That's not gonna be no walk in the park, okay? I wanted to double check that before Phoenix. So that's what I'm saying. They got two tough games. That Phoenix game ain't as easy as it used to be. Phoenix ain't no joke this year. So the Pelicans, they better get their act together and they better beat the Spurs, and they can go up against Phoenix. But you don't want to trail these games. These games start to pile up because, like I told y'all, Sacramento just stole one. You got Phoenix coming up. They've improved. It could be a serious log jam at that 6th, 7th, and 8th position, and you kind of want to put yourself above water. You don't want to. You understand these losses gonna pile up, man. And what if Sacramento get out to a hot seat? I'm eyeballing teams like that because I feel like those are gonna be the teams that's directly in competition of the playoff berth of the Pelicans. We gotta eyeball those teams. But like I said, let's keep the focus on this. I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm not gonna cover for nothing. This was an unacceptable performance. Okay, and like I said, these guys. This was a complete ice cold streak. They had so many opportunities. They just couldn't seize the moment. I'm not gonna put too much on Stan Van Gundy. I feel like Stan Van did a decent job, but listen, man, you gotta come away with that game. You got no Jimmy, and Bam Adebayo was out the whole fourth quarter, if I'm not mistaken. I was watching. I was like, where the hell is Bam? Let's run the stat line down. You had 32 from Zion and 14. Then you had 28 from Ingram, right? So like I told you about Steven Adams. Now I'm looking at the stat sheet. He has 6 and 9. This is a former All-Star. I know that we're concerned about Lonzo, but they brought this man in here for a reason. Okay, we could have kept my guy who went to Utah. I forgot his name. That's how bad he was. And they need to give this guy Jackson Hayes some playing time. This guy didn't have much playing time. I think he only had 3 minutes. They gave a lot of playing time to Melly. Melly was off. Redick did okay. Josh Hart was pretty okay. He damn near was keeping him in the game. And Bledsoe, like I said, I'm not too sold on this dynamic. This was a downgrade from Drew Holiday. I know that you needed to get rid of Drew because he needed to be in a better situation, but still, Bledsoe is not the guy. They got to get rid of Bledsoe. I hate to see him so prematurely, but Bledsoe. This is a mix up between the two because Bledsoe is a point guard. See, Drew Holiday was a combo guard. He can go 1 or 2 or 3. You understand? So it was more versatility with that lineup. I think with this lineup right here is very crazy because it's a small ball lineup, and like I said, they got to get it together, man. I would move Bledsoe to a championship team by the end of this season. The Knicks need a point guard. There's a couple of teams that need guards. I will unload Bledsoe. I think they're going to make a trade. But I tell you what, if Lonzo Ball continues to play like this, especially in big moments, he has to bounce back Sunday against San Antonio. Because I tell you what, remember, this guy's a free agent, right? We know the talent, right? But the problem is, Lonzo, he declined to offer whatever they offered him. Nobody knows the numbers. Like I stated before, 50 mil from Markelle Fultz. You got other players signing. This guy could possibly get traded. That's what I'm saying. You got to watch that. That's what's up. I'm looking at Bledsoe. I think Bledsoe should be traded, but Lonzo got to get it together. But I tell you what is in his favor is you got people like Brandon Ingram and Zion who really love him. You understand? So I feel like, especially Ingram, who is the unprecedented #1 option of this team. I know with Zion, y'all think of Zion. He just score a lot by accident. You know, he get the rebound, put back. You know what it is. This guy, Brandon Ingram, man, is the unquestioned #1 option. He's going to have the ball in his hands, making plays in the fourth quarter. You know, so if you unload Lonzo, I think you're going to have an unhappy Brandon Ingram on your hands, you know, and I don't think that's what the Pelicans want, even though they got him locked up. But still, you don't want an unhappy player. And I think they may be in a situation where Lonzo got to help himself. You know, if he help himself, then he'll be okay. But just 6, 6, and 2. 6 assists and 2 rebounds in 33 minutes. Like I said, that's unacceptable. You have same thing. Everybody, these guys, even Bledsoe, for instance, he had 5 points. You know, 6 assists. That's why I said these guys are. I think Bledsoe and Lonzo, they kind of in each other's way. And let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section. But like I said, it was an unacceptable performance. Hopefully he bounced back against San Antonio. If not, you don't want to string a couple of these games along. He's got to bounce back Sunday. It's Flight Sports TV. Let me know your thoughts. We're going to come here good, bad, or ugly. And this was an ugly performance. Subscribe right now.